My honest review of these are in this video. Watch for more on this. Actually, really nice day out. Really warm weather today. So I showed everybody, I'm pretty sure, the video of with the tire pressure valve stem covers that we put on the Jeep to be able to see, make sure that the tires have the correct air pressure in them. Well, they didn't work like they were supposed to. Went to go check the front passenger side yesterday. Looked a little low, so I went and checked it, and they're supposed to tell you if it goes below 32 psi, which is pounds square inch of air in the tire. And when I checked the front passenger one, it was at 20 psi instead of 32 or 35 like it's supposed to be. Then this morning, woke up and went outside, all that stuff, let Morty out and all like normal. Didn't even think of it. But then I went over to the Jeep to start putting some things in the Jeep and unlock it and stuff for the day. And I looked at the back driver tire. It was almost completely on the rim flat. So the valve stem cap sensor things that has the three colors that I put on the Jeep, it damaged the internal part of the valve stem where you put the air in. And then when I went to go unscrew them all to take them off, because they screw on, it was damaging the threads on the valve stems, which the valve stems for this has the tire pressure monitor built onto the inside of the tire on the rim side of the valve stem, so on the inside. So those are not that cheap to get. Those valve stems are not. And with that, now it damaged the threads on the outside of them, so now it's hard to put any of the caps on at all. And it damaged the inside of the valve stem on one. It damaged the outside of the valve stem on at least 3 out of 4. So now I went to go figure out with Amazon for doing a return of them, to return them and all. And when I did that, it shows that it's past due the return time. So I ended up calling them, or going through the customer support stuff. That truck just cut the people in front of us off. But I called and talked to customer support, or they called me after doing the messaging thing that it prompts you to. They called me, and then when they called me, ended up, the guy got it, so he sent me the thing to be able to send them back in and stuff, and they said how it caused vehicle or damage to our vehicle. Once they receive them, what they'll do is they'll go to the person that's selling them, or to the company that's selling them, and they'll dispute with them to get reimbursement to us or compensated to us for the damages that it did. So they're going to do that after they receive them, but they got it all set up to do a refund back to the source or what I used for paying for it. So they're going to refund me for them, and then they'll go to the company and dispute with the company selling them for reimbursement for the damages to our vehicle, because the valve stems on it are the cheapest I found were $100-$200 for them easily. So with that, they're not super cheap, and for buying something that was supposed to be helpful and damaging it instead is not right. So then I talked to him about Mandy's phone case, because our phone cases are great and they came with the screen protector and all of that, but Mandy's very easily broke on one part. So I told them about that, and they set it up so that can send that back as well and get reimbursed for that. Yeah, but get a different one that won't break as easy. There's like a cloud up ahead that's going upward, squiggly.
It kind of looks like a tornado.
Yeah, looks like between tornado thing or lightning, but in the shape of a cloud, or like smoke from a fireplace or something. Mountains. And these people, why do you just hammer on your brake?
They don't have a blinker.
Yeah. I didn't see any brake lights. I didn't see any blinker. Nothing. I was even going under the speed limit. Well, the Jeep's riding a little bit better at least. Because I put air in all of the tires, made sure they were actually where they're supposed to be. case I got for microphones, supposed to charge them in the case as well. They definitely help from the wind when editing, so it is a good thing. Things at the same time and have my earbuds in while I'm doing the editing. So kind of helps with wearing the earbuds and the wind noise to not be so much. the Middle East has a Toyota pickup truck that is the newest, like 2024, 2025 edition, but in actuality, it's the same exact thing as one of the really old Toyota pickup trucks that were sold here in the United States. They remade it over in the other countries for them as a newer, as brand new, just coming out type of thing. Look out.
Wanna go? I mean,
Sitting there.
where did you go? Where did you go? What is this name, Ben?
Got boys. Then the return phone that I got from Straight Talk,
Yeah, one minute.
it found out why the time was wrong and day was wrong on it, because it was set to India, day and time in India instead.
So, on the way home, we're grabbing that.
Right? Tractor back there, bucket loader.
They said the owner just abandoned it, then they don't
Yeah.
ever want it, so it's whoever wants it. So,
to spare. So we can go around out back near the water.
Oh, no, we don't want to be there.
3:15. And so we got 17 minutes,
And
basically.
we want to do this to that place. I want to do it so fucking bad. Look at the beautiful water, babe.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
And then all the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta put my boots on. There's cars sitting here, covered with snow, buried in snow.
Can you take a picture of me?
Yeah. One's at 80%, so go like that.
Like,
Okay.
I'll stand out there and you'll take a picture of me, the water background.
We'll be back. We're going. Oh, it's a weird looking car. An old Volvo that looks, I think. That's what I thought. There we go.
There's gonna be music playing, so I'm just letting you know.
There's the lake. All frozen over still. Supposed to be getting a snowstorm this weekend, apparently, up here in Maine. Saturday and Sunday.
Tomorrow night.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We were trying to find a car wash, but take the Jeep in. Couldn't find one. This truck and car's still here. Probably out ice fishing. Really? So turn.
what's funny? Those two girls that were walking out with us are true state workers. They're both DHS workers.
stem with the tire pressure sensor built on that I showed you on the rim in the garage. The little black part that's on it.
Yeah.
On the inside. So that whole piece, 4 of them, brand new. $75 to $200 to pay somebody to take a remote control type of thing to each tire and push 2 buttons. Somebody on the side of the road probably using their phone. Selling them, their husband passed away. Their husband's service is on Saturday, so told them that basically would trade the smoker, which is worth more than them either way, but clears out something bigger out of the garage that we're not using and don't have the extra propane to sit there and run it for the smoker for 24, 48 hours, which would cost quite a bit for the propane for it. So told her that we could trade the smoker for those, because then it gets rid of something that we're not using and don't have the finances to use for something that we can use a lot, because they're solar power charged portable chargers. So if they run out of battery, just put them on the dash of the Jeep and that will charge them, type of thing. because a lot of people go back and forth between the capital and the coast, and their vehicles get very dirty. But like we were talking about the other night or whatever, it's hard to run a car wash because you have to have it set up so that the water that is used in the car wash goes down into a holding tank or whatever and gets filtered out, so then it's filtered after each customer, and so that it's reused the same water over and over again and filtered out so that it doesn't, if there's any oil or grease or antifreeze or coolant or power steering fluid or brake fluid, anything in it for chemicals, it's not going to hurt the environment if it goes through and gets filtered out. And those filter systems